Hi, my name is Silent Gimmin, and I am the owner of the TrustIsYou.com and a it's not brand new, but a podcast called Stop Paying Capital Gains Now with an exclamation mark. If you do listen to any of my podcasts, please like it because I'm trying to grow my audience. So thank you for tuning in on this because I want to teach you how to save money easily with the Spendthrift Trust. A little bit of history on this. This trust does come from England. Back when King Henry VIII started the Church of England, he wanted to divorce his wives. He was sick of chopping off their heads. He went to go tax the lords and ladies of England, and the lords and ladies of England went back to the Magna Carta to start to say, no, King Henry VIII, you can't charge us. This trust comes from England, it's contract law, and it's legal, patented, and in the IRS Tax Code 643B, like Bravo. Just to give you an idea, here in the United States, 97% of the trusts that are here in the United States are what's called a family trust. The only thing that family trust does is avoid going through probate when someone dies and then disappears. My mom and dad have this trust, and this is what Susie Orman talks about on PBS television. It's much less expensive. It's going to avoid probate. My parents had that. When I finish my parents' 2022 taxes, I'm going to disperse all the money between my two brothers and I, and it goes away. This is not your mom and dad's trust. This trust is going to save you in three ways, three very important ways. Number one, it's going to save you federal taxes year after year after year after year after year. Who doesn't want to save federal taxes? Number two, it's going to keep your information 100% private, especially in today's society. No one's going to know what you do, how you do it, or where it is. That's important. And then number three, very important, it's going to keep you from paying any judgments if you get sued. I can't help you from being sued, but you're going to save paying any judgments because what's going to happen is the Spendthrift Trust is going to own everything and you're going to control everything. When someone tries to sue you, they're going to sue you, the person. You have no money, and then that suit goes away. It's happened to several of my clients already. I don't wish anyone to be sued, but it does work. Now, I told you the history about the Spendthrift Trust. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am in a real estate group, nationwide real estate group. If anyone's interested in becoming a real estate investor, reach out to me, send me a message. It's a great group. You get to watch all your classes either on your cell phone or online. I made quite a bit of money being a real estate investor. I use my self-directed traditional money, my self-directed IRA money, my health savings account money, and now I use present day money to do what I do. In July of 2020, I took down the deal of the week. It was a bank-owned reverse mortgage house in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. That's Nash County. It's an hour east of Raleigh. It was the middle of COVID. It had to go to auction, so I had to sit on it for 13 months. I knew it was going to go to auction for $50,000, so yay, Sally, I'm going to make $30,000 on the spread. Fantastic. Only problem is I have 13 months to stew about this because I knew capital gains on $30,000 would be $7,100 in capital gains. And I'm like, wow, what can I do to stop that? In my real estate group, one of the instructors, Garrett Gunderson, wrote a book called What the Rockefellers Do. He had to change the title. It's now called What Billionaires Do. And I had read the book before I joined my real estate group. And I went back and I scoured through it. And my background is competitive intelligence and insurance. I know how to do research. I did some research. I found the law firm that has the patent on this trust to make it legal. And then it's in the IRS Tax Code. I became a client. And then I also became an agent to start selling the trust. I ran a mastermind in my real estate group for 18 months, teaching them how to save money. So again, this trust is legal. It's patented. It's in the IRS Tax Code 643B, like Bravo. So how I split the trust in half is first trust is the business trust. This is for 1099 income earners. I don't care if you're a real estate agent, if you are an affiliate marketer, if you're a salesperson, if you're selling cars, if you have, I work with business brokers, they get paid in 1099 income. I have 3 businesses I run through the business trust. When you have the Business Spendthrift Trust, you will save 70% on your federal taxes year after year after year after year legally. That could be thousands of dollars for many people. Again, you're going to open up a new bank account and you're going to run your money through the business Spendthrift Trust. That's for 1099 income earners. The second trust is the beneficial trust. This is for investors. I don't care if you're a passive investor, if you're a crypto investor, if you're a real estate investor, crypto miner, if you're a stock market investor, options trader, forex traders, or even if you have silver like I do. Silver, you put in the trust, and if you sell it at a profit, you're going to save money on it. So with the beneficial Spendthrift Trust, you're going to save the following taxes year after year after year. You're going to defer capital gains, short term, 23.8%, with past legislation to raise that for some tax brackets up to 40%, and then long term, either 15% or 20%. You're going to save interest income if you're a passive investor, if you're a forex investor, if you're doing the BRRRR strategy. I have 12 notes where people pay me their mortgage. I have the paper on the house. I don't own the house. I have the paper on the house. People pay me their mortgage. That's interest income. By the way, forex investors, just so you know, you get taxed twice. You get taxed for interest income and also on capital gains. That's why you need the Spendthrift Trust. Dividend income. If you are involved in the stock market, options trading, day trader, futures trader, doing binary trading, you're going to save dividend income. If you have stocks in your 401k, this trust will not help you in your 401k. You got to pay the taxes on your 401k, then you can transfer it into the trust, just so you know that. Rental income. If you have short-term rental, Airbnb, Vrbo, renting to students or renting to nurses, or long-term rental, 10 doors, 20 doors, 30 doors. Yes, you can take depreciation in the trust just like you do with an LLC, but you're still going to save keeping your information private and not paying any judgments. So rental income. And then last but not least, royalties. If you're an author, an artist, a songwriter, a screenplay writer, an actress, if you have mineral rights. I have a client who inherited his granddad's horse farm in Oklahoma. He's got 6 oil wells selling this trust. Also in royalties is NFTs. Any NFT real estate, NFT crypto, or NFT artwork. That's royalties. You're going to save these taxes year after year after year after year. This trust, I can't keep saying it enough, is legal, patented in the IRS Tax Code. It's going to save you money all the time. Quite frankly, back in 2022, I did I wholesaled 6 houses in North Carolina, and I have saved over $66,000 in capital gains. I have a small crypto bot, not huge. It's only $1,000 in the crypto bot. I need to put more money into it. But with my crypto bot, what I'm doing, I make about $38.70 a day. So far this year, I have saved $1,404 in capital gains on my crypto bot. I stake in crypto. I save that money too. When you go out to thetrustisisyou.com, you can set an appointment with me. You also will get their slide deck. Every Monday night, so today is Memorial Day. By the way, thank you for all who have served our country and all who have lost a loved one or a family member for our country. I do appreciate that. My dad was a military officer for 27 years, so Memorial Day means quite a bit to me. So, but this, just to give you an idea, this comes from England. You are going to file a 1041 tax return. Not a 1040, a 1041 tax return. And if you put everything into the trust, you won't have to file state taxes. Now, some of y'all who live in great states don't have to worry about state taxes, but people in New York, Illinois, and California, you can save quite a bit of money. So if I can help you save money, again, my name is Sally Gimmon. The website is thetrustisisyou.com. I do a live Q&A every Monday night, go over the slide deck and open it up for questions, 8 p.m. East Coast time. And tonight is a seventh game of a NHL game, so I'm giving up NHL to do my presentation, even though it's Memorial Day. My podcast is Stop Paying Capital Gains Now. I have 22 episodes out there. You can find it anywhere you like, wherever you listen to your podcast. Please like it because I'm trying to grow my podcast audience. Thank you for listening to me here, and I hope you all have a beautiful Memorial Day weekend. Don't forget why we celebrate Memorial Day weekend. Take care. Have a great week. Bye-bye.